Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Uganda. Good evening, Africa. Mali, where we give you the updates on the go. And you're right, I give you a mouth full of content. I will be live streaming at around this time. About 6:50 Nigerian time and 8:50 Ugandan time. Yes, and the rest of Africa as we do follow. Anyway, it's a Monday, and yeah, we're still rolling with the entertainment business right away. Now, what we're talking about right here, we are talking about FALZ. This is Nigeria. Then we're talking about, obviously, the word of mouth right now in Nigeria, Lagos. That is Kiss Daniel's change of name. The question is, will it help him? Oh, it does not help him. Remember, he has court issues to sort out with G World by Entertainment, which is his former label right away. We also have the likes of Brian Town still facing the same things, but that will be another story for the other day. Otherwise, go down to the subscribe button and click subscribe right away as you don't miss any notification concerning your entertainment business. Updates on the go. That's why we do it for you. Now, we all know there is a new jam that got about a month back, month and a half. That is, this is America. That is for Donald Glover, aka by the stage name Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino is a guy in the Atlanta series because I know that one sold. You may not know other series that sold, but he's an American actor. He's a singer. He's a record producer. He's a recording artist. He's almost everything. Talk about entertainment, not leaving behind. Being a comedian, as you saw him in that video. Now, we are talking about This is Nigeria, but we cannot talk about This is Nigeria without talking about This is America. That was originally done by Childish Gambino, or call him Donald Glover. Now, in the history of entertainment in America, there has never been any political song that has gone that viral. But to a certain extent, and to your surprise and my surprise, this song, This is America, has gone really viral on the internet, also hitting the Billboard Hot 100 at number 1. And it received about 12.9 million views in just 24 hours. And it has over 250 million views right there on YouTube. So, what does Childish Gambino talk about in This is America? If you've watched the video, he talks about almost the police brutality, I beg your pardon, that we know almost, we see it in the movies, we know that America faces such right there. Then he also talks about how the gun violence in America, which is very normal in America. So one thing with Americans, they don't report all their stuff. They might have gun violence in almost all the states, about 4 states, or 5, or 6, or 10, but they will report about 2 or 3 gun violence and maybe some terrorism right there. But for Africa, we report everything. That's why they know about us. So, Gambino, you saw him right there, shirtless and doing obviously our dance that comes from Africa, the shaku shaku right there. And yeah, the video went viral just like that. And obviously, it's making him money in just a way. Now, just days back, we have our own FALZ, the bad guy, the Nigerian. You know one thing about Nigeria, they say, fake it till you make it. Or copy and paste and make it your own. Now, whereas This is America has some backup vocals from the likes of Young Thug, Quavo, that kind of rappers. You do not know, we hoped out FALZ the bad guy in This is Nigeria. But we're yet to know. When we get to know what FALZ was actually, or who backed up FALZ right there, then we'll let you know. Now, back to the point. The analysis of This is Nigeria, done by FALZ the bad guy. First of all, who is FALZ the bad guy? FALZ is also a comedian, is a recording artist, is an actor. What else can he do? I mean, he has a comedy background. Yeah, comical background right there. Before he started singing, he was into comedy, right? So, FALZ the bad guy has about 91K subscribers on YouTube, which means he's a good guy. He's really a heavy guy in the entertainment business of Nigeria, right? So he gets Childish Gambino's track, He talks about what is happening in this country, all described in just one video and in about 3-4 minutes of a video production right there. Really, then he copies exactly what Gambino was doing in the video. He comes out shirtless, of course. For FALZ, a little more marked than childish Gambino right there. So he comes up and he puts all the problems, all the common problems that Nigeria is facing. The likes of employment, the Yahoo Yahoo boys. I'm gonna explain to you everything. The corruption in their country, the fake pastors, then the police that arrest the Yahoo Yahoo boys. The word disturbed me. Yahoo Yahoo boys, right there. Then what else did he talk about? Talked about, yeah, you remember the lady who was interrogated about the 36 million naira, and the lady obviously eventually said that the snake ate the money. We can see some summary of how the entertainment business in Nigeria is trying to wipe away the sadness of the girls who were abducted by Boko Haram. Now, the similarity of this is America and this is Nigeria is almost the same. Ask me how. Both of these videos talk about the problems that are faced in America, then the problems that are faced in Nigeria. That's what FALZ obviously focused on. Now, let's get down here and you see, if you've watched the video critically well, this is Nigeria. There is the girls dancing shaku right there while putting on the hijabs. Those are the girls, those are the girls that represent the girls who are abducted by Boko Haram. So the entertainment business in Nigeria is using that to wipe away that sadness that Nigeria faced, because we all know that was some long time issue in Nigeria. Now, in the video also, there is a massacre in the Fulani herdsmen in the northern region of Nigeria, right? How FALZ, the bad guy, composed that in the video, you will see some massacres or some men trying to, or pretending to be beheading people in the video. Then we go on to the woman. I know this one confused most of the people. The woman that you see picking money in the video besides a snake is the other woman that we talked about last year here on Africa Social TV. It went viral in Nigeria. The woman who is actually a corrupt official who was asked or interrogated about the 36 million naira, and obviously she said that the snake ate the money, and everyone in Nigeria was like, what? How can such an educated official reason out like that? So that is the woman in the video that you see picking the money besides the snake where there is a basket. Then we are, ladies and gentlemen, still we're talking about This Is Nigeria. If you're just joining us, click subscribe. Now the dummy check with the big sister Niger. Obviously, it represents the Big Brother Nigeria reality show that obviously has sold out Nigeria. It represents how the youth in Nigeria make ends meet by participating in the reality show. Now, there is also a guy in a light or a sky blue suit with two girls beside and is holding a laptop right there in This Is Nigeria by FALZ. Now, that guy represents the Yahoo Yahoo boys that con people online of their money. Yeah. Then there is a black predator in the video, and there are about 4 men, 2 dressed in black with a somewhat like SARS. Now, that represents the police that keeps on arresting the Yahoo Yahoo boys. Now, that is just a slang that is used in Nigeria, but the rest of the Africa, we call those smart con men that con people of their money. You're right, it's the updates on the go. Africa Social it is. Dennis ThaBizness, mouth full of content. We are analyzing This Is Nigeria by FALZ, the bad guy. Originally done by Childish Gambino. This is America. So we are trying to weigh the two videos and the message in this song. Now, the fact that Childish Gambino is in America, obviously, What do you expect? All the Americans have to support him because those are the problems that they do face. But what is surprising right here, just yesterday, the rapper mogul, that is P. Diddy Dirty Money, went into FALZ, the bad guy's Instagram and Twitter right there, and followed him and later gave him a thumbs up. Thumbs up for that video. Obviously, this is Nigeria. It was like, let's go FALZ. So which means Diddy enjoyed that from there. And by the fact that Diddy enjoys the video, then why not DJ Khaled? You understand? Then there was also saying that, P. Diddy has a connection with Nigerian artists. He wants to sign some Nigerian artists right there. So which means by the time a big rapper mogul that we all know, P. Diddy, comes up and follows an artist like FALZ the Bad Guy. Remember, Diddy is a business mogul. These are guys who study the entertainment business far and wide. They want to invest into Africa still. So anyway, that's so more about This Is Nigeria. Now, let's go to Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel, we all know he has done music at a younger age. He has that very nice voice, great talent, great action in all these videos and the way he takes himself. Now, he might look so humble and all that kind of stuff, but it's so surprising that such a young artist could face paperwork, just paperwork, and how big-headed he can become. We all know that he had been signed to G Worldwide Entertainment, but he faced problems with them. He went outside the contractual agreement, of course, and G Worldwide Entertainment did not actually take it good and went into the court of laws right there to take Kiss Daniel into court. But he's not the kind of person who reports to court, but his lawyers do report to court. Now, just last week, Kiss Daniel came up and changed his name to Keys Daniel, just killing the SS and put the ZZ to say he's Keys Daniel. Now, as his fans thought that, these things are now over, it's because Omaomi and DJ Spino released videos where Kiss Daniel featured, and obviously the name had changed to Keys Daniel, and everyone was like, okay, I think everything is settled. Now, meanwhile, as media was talking to his former manager was like, I did not know that, he did not know that Kiss Daniel had changed his name to Kiss Daniel, but he says that does not put away the court case, of which his next court session is June 26th. Now, this is so absurd for such an artist like Kiss Daniel in this music business of Nigeria and Africa at large. There is a way that it will put a loophole in his bookings. The promoters won't book him not until he has settled such stuff. And remember, Nigerian paperwork as regards entertainment business is actually so crucial. It is so vital. These artists, these guys in the music business are so serious about this. They're so serious about this. Now, guess what? If you're just joining in, click subscribe. It's Africa Social TV. I'm Dennis ThaBizness, and we are doing the expert analysis right here. Kiss Daniel changing his name to Keys Daniel. Yes, Rokan Media says it won't save him at all. He has to go to court. I need more of your reactions right below in the commentary section. Let me know, does Kiss Daniel really get out of this if he changes his name to Keys Daniel? First and foremost, my own opinion, Africans or any person in the world or any people in the world that understand the music business, if you come up and you call yourself Dennis ThaBizness and your name goes viral, then later on you come up and call yourself Dennis the Economy. Really, people are used to the old name. Dennis the Economy won't work, but Dennis ThaBizness will still remain. I'll give you an example. P. Diddy came as Puff Daddy. When he faced problems with the entertainment business, he had court issues, got issues here and there. He changed the name. He tried to rebrand. They call it rebranding in the economy business. But like, let me change to P. Diddy. Then later on, he changed to Diddy Dirty Money. So let me ask you, what will work here? Or what is working right now? We still call him Puff. When he goes for interviews, like the likes of Ellen DeGeneres, Wendy Williams, he says, I prefer to be called Puff. Because this is his originality. You understand? This is his originality of Puff Daddy. You understand? And Puff Daddy actually sounds better than Diddy Dirty Money. Diddy Dirty Money just came when he started expanding his business to fashion, to films, to the likes of to clothing lines. You understand? To owning teams of baseball teams, and he felt like it was a business mogul, so he's trying to Diddy Dirty Money. And that was the other time when he was trying to make a band with the other two girls. I don't remember their names, but the videos came out with Diddy Dirty Money. It's kind of like that. But still, it didn't work. He still prefers being called Puff Daddy. You don't call him Puff Daddy, you can call him P. Diddy, but we know him as Puff. So the same applies to Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel, when he comes up and says, I've changed the name to Kiss Daniel. Kiss. Well, there's one thing he hasn't thought about. He has to think about his fans. Fine. He could have changed his handles, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, whatever, call it whatever, to Kiss Daniel. The people, your followers, yes, will know that you've changed to Kiss Daniel. But it's going to be difficult for the hot girls in Uganda to call you Kiss Daniel, because these are people who don't even, they just know there's a guy in Nigeria who's called Kiss Daniel. Them, do you know Kiss Daniel? They will still report back the other name of Kiss Daniel, because that's what rings a bell. That's what rings a bell. So for the artist right there, it cannot work. Now let's get to the cause of Kiss Daniel changing to Kiss Daniel. When the Nigerians are doing their paperwork, first of all, when you come to a record company, let's say the record company is called Africa Social, and that's the record company, and you're an artist over there, this is what they're going to do. First and foremost, in all the clauses of the contractual business in the entertainment business, in the entertainment industry, those who understand, they're going to own your name, which means the name is a trademark. The name is the one, your stage name is the one that makes business for that company. You understand? When they're signing contracts, they don't sign your original name, your birth name. They're going to sign your business name. Your business name is the stage name. You understand? So, Kiss Daniel panicking to change to Kiss Daniel is because he's trying to overcome. He's trying to overcome and subdue, sideline all these other court issues. Whoever is advising him, it could be his new manager, it could be lawyers. That is a lie. Even if you change the name, you won't escape. You understand? For I know, DJ Spino and Omaomi released the videos that Kiss Daniel featured in, and they wrote the name as Kiss Daniel. It does not mean anything. We still know him as Kiss Daniel, and it doesn't save him at all. So, for the guys out there, we still have the likes of Runtown still facing the same problem over there. Runtown cannot change his name, but he's trying to register his name, you get, so that he can own it, you get. Over in the world, to countries like Uganda, artists are still black and dimmed about contractual business and about their stage names that they do use for their businesses or for their bookings. Yeah. So most of them, when they're signing contracts, for what I know and what I've noticed, they mind more about the percentage that stage performance. For example, if they're giving an artist 5 million Ugandan shillings, the record label is going to take 60% or 70%, and the artist will take about 30%. That's all they care about. They don't care about their business names. Your name as an artist is your business. So if you signed under record label, the record label is going to own your name, because your stage name is the business. You understand? However much you change it, your fans that you fought for over the years to make that brand know one name: Kiss Daniel. It doesn't save you at all. Right. Comment section is your part. Let me know. Comment about This Is Nigeria by FALZ the Bad Guy. And comment about Does Kiss Daniel get saved if he changes his name to Kiss Daniel? Click subscribe. I'm Dennis ThaBizness for Africa Social TV. I'm out for now, and I'll be right back in just a jiffy. Peace out.